Keine Sorge, anstatt langweiliger Grammatik erwarten dich hier viele Überraschungen. Mit Verben kannst du nämlich allerhand anstellen.
Chapter 3. Verbs with gerund and infinitive.
Verben, auf die ein Infinitiv und welche, auf die ein Gerund folgt. Aber wann kommt was? Und was soll das ganze Theater überhaupt?
Chapter 4. Irregular verbs.
Und zum Schluss gibt es noch eine Auffrischung zu den unregelmäßigen Verben. Sorry, I'm a little bit in a hurry. I didn't want to be late. I didn't even want to risk being late. I don't want the play to start without me. That's the play I'm about to see. Oh my God! I can't believe it, I forgot my tickets. There they are. I can't even remember putting them into my purse. I'm so forgetful sometimes. Ich habe gerade eben 2 verschiedene Verbformen verwendet. Das Gerund, I can't even remember putting my ticket into my purse, und den to-Infinitiv, I don't want to be late. Aber was kommt wann? Jetzt ist noch Zeit, es euch zu erklären. Kommt mit rein.
Number 1. Verb plus infinitive or gerund.
Zum Beispiel nach diesen Verben folgt der to-Infinitiv. Decide, promise oder would like. Am besten, du merkst dir diese Verben gleich in ganzen Sätzen. Zum Beispiel könnte ich sagen, I decided to go to the show tonight. Oder Rose promised to join me. And we would like to have a drink afterwards. Auf andere Verben, wie zum Beispiel risk, folgt das Gerund. I didn't want to risk being late. Das Gerund folgt auch auf Verben wie zum Beispiel avoid, discuss oder enjoy. I enjoy watching all those people here.
Number 2. Verbs with object plus infinitive.
Where is Rose? Well, perhaps she's waiting for me somewhere else. Well, apparently she isn't here either. Naja, dann habe ich jetzt wenigstens noch Zeit, euch etwas mehr über die Verben mit Infinitiv zu erzählen. Es gibt nämlich auch Verben, die mit Objekt und Infinitiv stehen. Solche Verben sind zum Beispiel want, help oder expect. Auch hier ist es am besten, ihr merkt euch die Verben in ganzen Sätzen. Zum Beispiel, I don't want the play to start without me. Oder I expected Rose to be on time. Oder I helped her to get a ticket.
Number 3. Verbs with preposition and gerund.
Rose! I'm so sorry I'm late. No worries, you're just in time. Also, auf diese Verben folgt eine Präposition mit Gerund. Zum Beispiel apologize for, complain about oder dream of. Auch hier am besten wieder in ganzen Sätzen merken. Rose apologized for being late. She dreams of being an actress. Come on, let's go. All right.
Number 4. Verbs plus infinitive or gerund.
So, noch eine Sache, bevor es losgeht. Es gibt auch Verben, nach denen du sowohl das Gerund als auch den to-Infinitiv nehmen kannst. Zum Beispiel love, hate oder prefer. Also I love to go to the theater, I love going to the theater. Eine Sache noch, wenn ein would davor steht, dann musst du den to-Infinitiv nehmen. Also I would love to go to the theater. So, jetzt geht's aber dann wirklich los. Aber für euch noch die Zusammenfassung.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
Common verbs followed by the to-Infinitiv are choose, decide, expect, promise, or help. I decided to see a show tonight. Common verbs followed by the gerund are avoid, enjoy, admit, like, or remember. I like going out. Some of them come with a preposition and a gerund. Rose dreams of being an actress. After some words, we use the structure verb plus object plus to-Infinitiv. This includes advise, ask, allow, expect, or want. I don't want the play to start without me. Some verbs can be followed by the to-Infinitiv or the gerund, like love or prefer. I love to go to the theatre, or I love going to the theatre.
I had an amazing night so far. I ate a lovely meal at a nice restaurant. I managed to get a ticket to a show I always wanted to see. And now I'm about to have a drink in one of my favorite bars in the West End.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? What can I do for you tonight?
Just a glass of water for now, please. Thank you. Actually, I didn't realize I was that thirsty. You see, I drank it all. It was wonderfully refreshing when I drank it. Drink is ein unregelmäßiges Verb. The simple past is drank. It was wonderfully refreshing when I drank it. Das past participle is drunk. I've drunk it all. Dagegen ist to manage ein regelmäßiges Verb. I manage, I managed, I have managed. Unregelmäßige Verben sind immer mal wieder für Überraschungen gut.
Take, took, taken. Give, gave, given. Begin, began, begun.
Manche Verben können auf zwei verschiedene Arten konjugiert werden. Learn, learned, learned. Learn, learned, learned. Das gilt auch für die Verben burn, dream, kneel, spoil und spell. In allen germanischen Sprachen folgen unregelmäßige Verben bestimmten Mustern. Zum Beispiel singen, sang, gesungen. Ist im Englischen sing, sang, sung. Oder bringen, brachte, gebracht. Ist im Englischen bring, brought, brought. This knowledge may help you. However, the English forms do not always agree with the German ones, so you have to be careful. Jetzt zähle mal die unregelmäßigen Verben.
Beer has always been a popular drink, both in Britain and in Germany. In Great Britain, it's an important tradition to pop down to the local, meaning to enjoy a pint after work. Here, friendships are built, truths are said, and worries left behind, no matter if you have chosen a lager, a bitter, or a stout. Actually, man had brewed beer before he discovered how to make bread. I read archaeologists in Egypt found a 2,000-year-old recipe which described how to make beer, and, curious as they are, they brewed it. It wasn't anything like the beer we have today. In fact, it tasted horrible. Freddie, the bartender here, told me about the world's most expensive beer, a Belgian ale. He heard here in London it can only be found in 1 or 2 bars. Just imagine, a pint is about £39.
Mitgezählt? Die Lösung findest du auf der Homepage von alphaLernen, nach der Zusammenfassung. All right, I'll have another irregular verb now.
Regular verbs are those whose past tense and past participles are formed by adding the ending d or ed. Manage, managed, managed. There is no formula to predict how an irregular verb will form its past tense and past participle forms. There are over 400 irregular verbs in English, and the 10 most commonly used verbs are irregular. There are verbs that just stay how they are, like put, put, put. Some verbs have 2 forms, like feed, fed, fed. Some have 3 forms, like rise, rose, risen. And the answer is 11 irregular verbs were hidden in our little story.
You will not believe the day I had yesterday.
Oh yeah? What happened?
Number 1, irregular verbs with 3 different forms. It began in the morning. That's begin, began, begun. When my alarm clock rang. That's ring, rang, rung. I threw off the covers. That's throw, threw, thrown. And flew out of bed. That's fly, flew, flown. I took a quick shower. That's take, took, taken. Then shook out my hair. That's shake, shook, shaken. But mistook the whipped cream for mousse. That's mistake, mistook, mistaken. I rode my bike fast. That's ride, rode, ridden. Rising up off the seat. That's rise, rose, risen. I sprang down the road. That's spring, sprang, sprung. It was cold, but I sang to keep warm. That's sing, sang, sung.
Oh no,
Please do not tell me you sang on your bike again. That's the 3rd time this week. Hey, come on. My voice isn't that bad, is it? Yes, it is. Anyway, I forgot about the pothole. That's forget, forgot, forgotten. And so I fell. That's fall, fell, fallen. A familiar voice spoke to me. That's speak, spoke, spoken. So I stole a glance upward. That's steal, stole, stolen. And oh my God, you are never going to believe it. It was my ex-boyfriend asking if I was okay.
what? Really?
Yes!
That's crazy.
I know.
What did you do?
What any self-respecting, independent woman would do, of course. Yeah, okay, I'll be honest. My brain broke down. That's break, broke, broken. And I totally froze. That's freeze, froze, frozen. I hid my face in my hands. That's hide, hid, hidden. And I bit on my lip. That's bite, bit, bitten.
Give me another chance.
He said, that's give, gave, given. I chose my words carefully. That's choose, chose, chosen. You know, I realized that I should give him another chance.
Oh, okay.
I drank a coffee, that's drink, drank, drunk, but he drank a tea and it stink, stank, stunk, which caused my appetite to sink, sank, sunk. Thoughts swam around in my brain, that's swim, swam, swum, and in the end, I just couldn't do it. That's do, did, done. So I left.
You left?
Well, did you at least finish your coffee first? Of course.
Okay, and then what did you do?
I had a really lovely afternoon, actually. Number 2, irregular verbs with 2 different forms. I fed the birds at the pond. That's feed, fed, fed. And read Homer in the park. That's read, read, read.
The whole book? What?
I led a parade through the town. That's lead, led, led.
A parade?
And bred 2 pandas at the zoo. That's breed, bred, bred.
You're crazy, girl.
I built a castle on the beach. That's build, built, built. And felt the water with my hands. That's feel, felt, felt.
A beach?
I stood up to my boss. That's stand, stood, stood. Oh, believe me, the boss understood. I thought about life. That's think, thought, thought, and sought advice from a yogi. That's seek, sought, sought.
Yeah, well, that's good. I think you could use some perspective.
He taught me about life. That's teach, taught, taught. And brought me back down to earth. That's bring, brought, brought.
Oh, thank God.
Number 3, irregular verbs with 1 form. So that evening I shut out the worries. That's shut, shut, shut. And cut up some cheese. That's cut, cut, cut. And then I hit the hay. That's hit, hit, hit. So yes, as you've probably been told before, the irregular verbs just need to be memorized. But rhyming and playing around with them is a really great way to trick the brain into learning them without studying for hours. Good luck, and thanks so much for watching. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen!